Let's see. If I had to pick something, I'd say my clothes. I see. What part of your clothes are you particular about? I usually don't wear t-shirts. I like dress shirts, the kind you can button up. But I always unbutton the shirt down to my chest. I don't like it when a shirt feels tight around my throat. That's why I don't wear neckties either. I see. I see. You are showing a lot of chest even today. Gee, thanks, man. Even me today. I'm wearing like a fucking Henley with like all the buttons undone. Bad boys always show off their chests. You really seem to get the basics of being a cool guy, Kiryu-san. You think? Yeah, he's definitely showing a lot of chest. Look at that. Yes, that answer is definitely a badass dad material. Some grandpa with a shirt buttoned up to the top is most uncool. I mean, it makes sense in the workplace, but... That reminds me of my stint as a businessman. Got some flack about my clothes. Well, I showed him. Okay, next question. Kiryu-san, my next question is... Howdy, folks. Hold on a dang old minute. Dandy homeless man. Look at him, he's got a fucking scarf. Or is that an ascot? Yes. I've been listening to you kids talking about bad boys and whatnot. You want a real man? No one beats the boss. Oh? You're a bad boy boss man, you say? You stay put. I'll go fetch him. Gonna get the fucking florist with his robe. He's wearing his pajamas. Yep. He's got red pants too today, it looks like. Hey, Kiryu, getting interviewed, eh? You've sure got a lot of free time on your hands all of a sudden. I can't really do like the florist voice. Well, she practically begged me to do it. So you're this boss man. So you're the boss that man was talking about. I've been working on a story to find the best bad boys of Kamurocho. Oh, you don't have to explain. I watched the whole thing. Huh? So, miss, you want to interview me too? May I? That open robe, the scent of tobacco. I'm sensing an aura of badassery from you just as strong as Kiryu's. Actually, you may even be a badder bad boy than Kiryu-san. What the? I smoke cigarettes, lady. I really don't get it, but why do I feel slighted? Because he's short? May I have your name? Oh, you can just call me the florist. A florist? Okay. Well then, I'm going to continue my interview with both of you. Kiryu-san and Mr. Florist. Yeah. Let me ask you both. Let me ask both of you. Do you have any interesting bad boy story you can share? What? Something like heroic exploit? Sure, if you have something. Mr. Flores, would you care to share first? Let's see. I was walking in town the other day when a young thug and a woman tried to mug me, demanding my wallet and everything. Oh my gosh, were they targeting you for being an older man? Yep, but unlucky for them, my job is eavesdropping and taking candid photos. So I aired his dirty laundry on the spot. I whipped it out of my red pants here. Stuff like his purchase history of pornography, the identity of his favorite sex worker, and the most recent sex acts he enjoyed on said worker. Some real kinky shit. Damn, florist. You just keep all that with you? And his little partner in crime got disgusted. She said, "You sick bastard, I can't believe it," and then started to argue, and I went along my merry way. Man, you're pretty brutal sometimes. You got your fists, I've got my facts. Though to be fair, that girl was cheating on the thug with multiple guys. Damn. Wait, can we back this up? Candid photos, eavesdropping. That's your job? What exactly? Oh, do you really want to know? It's like, hell, I know all about you. I know what color pants you're wearing. No, I'm just going to pretend I never heard at all. That incident does qualify you for bad boy status. Okay, Kiryu-san, what about you? Kiryu, think you can beat my bad boy story? Bad boy story? Let's see. I went on a rampage at a funeral. I was in the joint for 10 years. I beat up punks on a daily basis. I do kick people's asses a lot. So I'm gonna go with that. Crashing a funeral just seems like an asshole thing to do. I don't know if his I really don't know what it is about me, but I get dragged into fights with street punks every time I turn a corner. Oh, really? Maybe something about you just compels young, feisty men to confront you. Don't say it like that. Maybe, but every fight ends the same. Them on the ground begging for their lives and me taking their money. Beating up kids and taking their money? That certainly is bad. But I'm not the instigator here. I don't even ask for the money. So it's not that bad. Just a little bad, right?
Oi.
Hey, wait. But if you're beating them up, how's that any better than my blackmailing them? Well, Kiryu-san isn't exposing embarrassing secrets, but he is fighting back. Both are forms of self-defense, though. Perhaps Kiryu-san's story sounds a little bit more heroic. It totally does. I disagree. I'm just gonna move on to the next question. Next question is... Oh my god, it's fucking Data-san. Is that Data-san? Oh, Kiryu. And the florist. Hey, guys. You just walk right in, it's like, sup, brother? Data-san, what are you doing here? Just out on a quick patrol. What are you guys up to? I'm being interviewed for a bad boy old guy. Come again? Are you a friend of Kiryu-san? Yeah, this is Data-san. He's a cop. Oh, a cop? I'm currently interviewing men for a magazine. Who the fuck's that? Oh, it's the old guy that pisses himself in the fucking park here. Hey, I'm interviewing people for a magazine. Get your stinky ass over here. So you're finding the badass dads of Kamurocho, eh? Older men are in right now. Tough guys with hearts of gold like Kiryu-san and Mr. Florist here. Everyone from teeny boppers... What the fuck's a teeny bopper? To grandmothers are going wild for... Oh, I guess, like, kids. Going wild for silver foxes on the silver screen. Now that you mention it, Saya was telling me just the other day, all the girls are into old guys. Saya-chan? Is that your daughter? Yeah, that's right. Hey, wait a minute. Does that mean Saya's into guys like Kiryu and the Florist? Yes, that's exactly what she was saying. Look at him fucking, like, puffing up the collar. No, she can't. I do not approve. Besides, I'm the very definition of a badass dad. You guys aren't bad at all. You aren't even dads. Well, I guess the Florist's dad. Kiryu isn't. You're the police officer here. Do enlighten us, Data-san. How are you anything but a Boy Scout through and through?
Yeah.
No, I'm a loose cannon cop. Maverick of the police force. I'm always taking heat from the chief for defying orders. On top of that, I got drunk and failed to meet up with my daughter the other day. What? Does that qualify being a bad boy? If that's the case, I forgot my friend's birthday one time. And check this out. I forgot my wife's anniversary. Excuse me. If you three are trying to prove how much of a bad boy you are, this is having the opposite effect. You just look like assholes. Come on, that's not what being a badass dad is all about. Standing up your daughter, forgetting your anniversary, that's more bad guy than badass. More dumbass, too. Ooh, a fly. How are you alive? Wipe that smirk off your face. You should never forget a friend's birthday either, Kiryu-san. Oh, sorry. Can I just say I made that up? Why am I the only one getting yelled at?
Boy.
What are you guys doing? Like, both the dogs just, like, showed up here. It's like, hey, guys, what are you doing? Who among us will make the badass bad boy, best bad boy anyway? Huh? Well, why do you ask? I think we need to decide who's the best badass dad is. Fuck, I can't read. We need to decide who the best badass dad is. It's kind of important right now. Sure, I'm in. Bring it on. Starting now, instead of just sitting around and trying to one-up each other, we battle for the title of Ultimate Bad Boy. I'm gonna beat fucking Data-san's ass. Yeah, excuse me, but you can't just change my story. Don't be so uptight. I think it makes more sense if you ask me. Much more interesting, don't you think? You really think so? I came here to interview men, not adjudicate their egos. Yeah, but that's what you started, lady. How about this? You can continue the interview by asking us each a question. 3 of us will answer the question, and he who gives the best answer will get more badass stat cred. I see, that sounds fair, don't you think, miss? Yeah, I guess that's a good compromise. Then it's settled. So I really just have to do what I've already planned, which is to ask you some questions and get some answers. Exactly. Man, this is taking fucking forever. Afterwards, you can decide which was most worthy of the title of Ultimate Bad Boy. Okay, then I'm going to ask you the one I've been keeping on the back burner for the end of my interview. What do you think is the most important thing to a bad boy? Ooh. Most important thing, huh? It's too easy, he says. What do you got planned, the Florist? Oh, you think you're pretty confident, huh? Then please, Florist, go ahead and answer first. Isn't it obvious? Financial power. Financial power? You mean money? Bingo. It's human nature to gain confidence as you acquire more capital. As self-worth grows with net worth, it creates the image of a respectable adult male. Dandyism. Having both makes you the kind of man that girls and boys want to be. I think I get it. Money leads to more confidence, and confidence makes you dandy. So dandyism's not just about clothes. It's the attitude of an older, more refined gentleman. And that dandyism is what makes a badass dad so cool. Is that what you're saying? Exactly. The most important thing to a bad boy is financial power. It all boils down to making bank. A man with no money usually has no confidence. Just look at the homeless in purgatory. Sure, they're good guys, but badass dads? Not a one of them. Then you got me. I make tons of money underground here. Sorry, guys, but I'm confident my level of raw dandyism is just too high for you two to even compete. You're not wearing a fucking shirt. You're wearing your fucking pajamas outside. The Florist makes a pretty convincing argument. Thank you for your enlightening response. Data-san, would you like to answer next? Sure. You know nothing, Florist of Sai. What? It's true that financial power is important to badass dads, no doubt about that. But as far as the most important thing goes, close but no cigar. Do go on. What are you implying? The most important thing to a bad boy? That would be to have a loving family. What is Data-san even talking about? Listen, what a true old guy needs is the heart to love his family, and that family loves him back. No matter how much money and confidence a man might have, it's all for nothing if there's no one to share it with. A boy can only become a real grown man when he has a partner to care for and a family to protect. So a guy without a loving family is only half a man. Compared to a real bad boy, he'd be out of his league. In that respect, I've got a wife and daughter to protect. But how about you, Kiryu?
Nani?
What? Well, I kidnapped a girl off the street. Got street cred, but you've never been married. Without domestic experience, Junior, it's too early to call yourself a badass dad. But lots of dandy men aren't married. What? There are a ton of bachelors out there charming all kinds of women. They've still got some real swagger to them. I don't think a badass dad necessarily has to be married with children. She's right. And you're talking like some kind of respectable family man. Until recently, you weren't getting along with your wife or daughter at all.
Yeah.
Well, that was because yeah, clear winner then. Looks like the Florist has the lead, at least for now. You're up, Kiryu-san. Do you have a better answer? The most important thing for a bad boy is going to the tanning salon every day. Having less common sense than normal men. I have no clue. I'm not married. I don't have kids. Who the fuck are you? No, it's less common sense. Less common sense makes most sense to me, though. Having less common sense. I don't follow. You mean like being more unconventional? That's right. But going overboard is no good either. It's all about maintaining a balance. Interesting. Can you explain? Let's see. For example, it's common sense for a salaryman to wear a suit to work. We all know that. But it'll be weird if he came into the office wearing a Hawaiian shirt and shorts, right? No common sense. True, that just sounds like out-of-touch old codger. Yeah, but if that man wore a suit with no tie, and with his shirt not buttoned all the way, now that's a bad boy. Walking a fine line between formal and casual makes you approachable without sacrificing that fragrance of danger that draws women to an older guy in the first place. This has been going on now for almost 20 fucking minutes. Middle-aged burnout wearing a suit buttoned all the way up comes off as rigid. He doesn't exist to a woman. He's just as bad as the opposite extreme. Now that you mention it, what a great example. What the Flores and Dada-san said about having financial power and living with family is pretty elitist. It's common sense invented by society, a myth of masculinity. Truth is, a carefree guy without money or family doesn't limit himself to societal standards. That is a true bad boy. Thank you for coming to my tech talk. Never thought of it that way. I fucking won, ladies and gentlemen. All that's left for you to decide among us who's most worthy ultimate bad boy. It's gonna be me. Drum roll, please. The ultimate bad boy is Kiryu. Kick ass. Damn it, he says. The reason I thought Kiryu-san's answer is the coolest and most impressive. Crap, that's a letdown. But it is what it is. What do I win? Actually, I have a special prize for you, Kiryu. Oh, thanks. I got a bag. I got an Italian shoulder bag. I accidentally, punched my microphone. I think I'm starting to get, a cold or something. One of my nostrils is kind of, stuffed up. Keep it dandy is the ultimate badass dad. Cool guy never seems to age, huh? Bet I can pull that off. My god, this took fucking forever. Jesus. Why'd that take so long? I spent so long in jail, it's easy to forget 10 years actually passed me by. Guess I'm old enough to be considered an old man now. Oh, they look really disappointed they lost. Gloat over them or comfort them? Do I get to be an asshole? No, let's comfort them. Hey, come on. Don't be so glum. Hey, you guys are pretty dandy too. We don't need your pity. It makes the loss worse. Kiryu, could you just shut up and let us be? Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I guess you won, you fucking loser. What a load of bullshit. Hey, Dada-san, wanna grab a drink downstairs?
Yeah.
Nah, sorry, but I gotta go. I have to get back. Alright. Guess the florist is gonna go drink his sorrows away. He didn't get the bag. Damn it, Kiryu. Next time I won't lose. I mean, all I got was a fucking bag.